Hello, I'm Dr. Jennifer Pierce, and this is Singular XQ, the podcast about digital transformation. In this unprecedented time of accelerating explosive change, many of us feel like we don't know what we're doing. But I know one thing. We can't solve the problems of digital transformation inside silos. So we're doing the work of digital transformation, one conversation at a time.
Our global consulting group is organised more into disciplines around data and intelligence, customer experience, product and service innovation. The CIO advisory picks up anything that doesn't really fit anywhere else. You know, when the off-the-shelf service doesn't really fit, or the problem just might be a little bit more complex than normal, or might not quite even exist yet. I think that's where I like to think I plug in, plus all things cloud.
People refer to me as a Swiss Army knife when it comes to teaching because I can teach a great deal of subject areas. I'm pretty game for teaching whatever needs to get taught.
The term agile has been around for so long. The way I look at it, it's a state of mind. It's an approach. It's a disposition. It's almost more encapsulated in the notion of do not think too far ahead. Discipline yourself to not think too far ahead because we don't know that much ahead. So let's just make decisions within a certain time increment so that we can then see if that was the right decision. That's really what it comes down to.
That does happen in tech. You know, you gain an expertise and then new ideas come along and you have to stay fresh. You don't have to change your title necessarily, but you have to keep up.
You know, digital transformation is all around us. There's change happening all around us, internally and externally. So being able to be flexible and change and manage change successfully is really critical. And you can't just focus on what it is that you're producing. You have to focus on the people who are impacted by that change.
I find the other space, which is significantly more creative, is actually leadership. Again, a completely different set of tools that you're using, but the skills and the act to create. So whereas in engineer, you're creating applications, you're creating kind of interfaces, things like that. In leadership, you're creating strategies, you're creating new things, but actually fundamentally, the skills that are required for all of them are the same.
I started as a strategy consultant. I kind of am always thinking about what is the strategy. And I guess because I started as a design strategist, you know, I have those tools to like figure out how design can also form a strategy. And so at Gateway specifically, I think it's the process of turning that research into something actionable.
And there's a fundamental way of, you know, transferring skill. And you as a cognitive scientist, you're, you know, completely aware of the core concept of cognitive minimization. That is a driving factor in all transformation.
Thanks for tuning in. All of the opinions expressed here are of the ones speaking them and do not reflect on their employers or organizations, nor are they necessarily shared by Singular XQ. Produced by Caden Chernoff, with support and content strategy from Ikra Miriam. Mad editing skills provided by Brogan Malloy and Lauren Edwards, and original music provided by Abby Ahmad. Do you have feedback for us or a topic you'd like us to cover? How about suggesting a potential guest? Or even better, how about you coming in and be a guest on our show to talk about the work you do in digital transformation? Reach out to us at info@singularxq.com or connect with us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. We love hearing from you. And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.